Hello everyone, welcome. So today I'm trying to explain to a friend what is wrong with my sister. And it's really depressing. So like I've probably said, we in my family deal with all of our tragic instances or tragic traumas or bad habits or whatever we have. We try to deal with them with humor. Sometimes we make fun of each other or sometimes we make fun of ourselves. And it just so happens that my poor sister, she has the absolute worst thing going on. So, for those of you that don't know, my older sister has what's called functional neurological disorder. Okay? And for short, FND. Well, it's kind of rare. Not every doctor knows about it, not every specialist knows about it, and it took years to figure out what was actually wrong. We thought it was MS, we thought it was like a ton of different things, maybe a stroke. And well, basically it started with a limb and then a leg, and then it went to the other limb and then another leg and then her neck and her back and like everything. Basically this disease is like affecting everything in her whole life and making it seem like she is trapped inside her own body and like her brain is working, her voice is working, like she can talk, but she's like stiffening up, like, and it's taken years and years to like eventually basically cripple like her every muscle. So, yeah, so we try to use like humor around, all the bad things, but it's getting like we're running out of things to like make jokes about or try to like laugh through it or get through it or whatever, and it's not funny. It's not funny at all. But here's what the doctors say, okay? There is no cure except they're basically like, "Hey, well what you could do is you can figure out what's going on in your brain and what traumas you've been through. If you can get through that, then maybe you can cure yourself." So, like, okay. Like you have the cure. We don't know how to tell you what the cure is exactly, but it's in you somewhere. It's like one of those stupid movies that like Mufasa's talking to Simba and be like, "Remember who you are." But like I don't know who I am and I don't know the answer, but like they give you some kind of riddle that you just got to figure out without knowing like the riddle, like what is the end of the riddle, and I don't have all the clues. You just gotta figure it out. So I'm wondering if anybody out there has actually had FND, functional neurological disorder, and how did you get through it? Did you cure yourself? Because that's basically what they're telling her. Figure it out, just we can't do anything else because we've tried every therapy, every physical therapy, emotional therapy, neurological, every kind of therapy, every heart check, everything, and it's basically like, hey, you have the answer inside you. It's somewhere deep down. You've got to motivate yourself to walk around and get back up when it just seems impossible. So yeah, any of you have FND that you've actually gotten better once you've had it and were like basically paralyzed to your bed, can't move, can't do anything without someone else doing it for you, and then all of a sudden you just got up and walked away because you figured out whatever it was inside your brain that caused it in the first place? Anybody else have that happen? Because I think we've heard of one person, but I don't know. It's so depressing.